Welcome back to Fox 47. Fluctuating temperatures are making ponds and lakes dangerous since they're not always as frozen as they might look. On Monday, an ice fisher's car fell through the ice on Clark Lake, and a man on Lake Saint Clair had to be rescued after falling in. With some warm temperatures on the horizon, Fox 47's Susan El Khoury shows us what to look out for.
Ice isn't always as solid as it looks. Something an ice fisher on Clark Lake learned the hard way when his car fell through. But that isn't enough to keep Aaron Antcliffe off the same ice.
Right now, I know it's good. I've been out on this lake. I was out last night.
His car is staying in the parking lot, but with ice that's thicker than 4 inches, Aaron says he feels safe fishing. Anything thinner, he won't risk.
I've fallen through once before, but luckily for me, it was like waist deep, so I could just jump out.
The reason he always tests the ice and brings gear to help get out of the water if he falls in.
I am prepared. I got ice picks, I got floating bib.
But even in the best conditions, ice isn't predictable.
Unless you know the ice is safe to stay off of it.
Delta Township Fire Chief John Clark says the strongest ice is clear with a bluish tint. Anytime it's covered in snow or slush, it's not as strong.
But you have to remember, where you check the ice in one place, it may not be the same thickness someplace else.
Firefighters tell me the risk of falling in is even greater in fluctuating temperatures because when there's thawing during the day, then refreezing at night, the ice that forms is typically weaker.
For an ice rescue, there's a lot of other judgment calls that have to be made, and to roll that equipment out and to get the people dressed up to go in takes a lot longer.
Time someone who falls into freezing water doesn't have.
Ice pops and cracks all the time, and it always startles you, gets your heart going.
So with a warm-up forecasted, Aaron is counting this as his last time on the ice, at least until conditions change. Susan El Khoury, Fox 47 News.
And if you're going out on the ice, firefighters say you should always let someone know where you're going to be. Bring a stick, ice picks, or a long rope that can be used to help you get out. The state DNR no longer uses thickness standards, but says you should never bring a car or truck on the ice either.